two good ass bombs to Tyreek, man, and he took a 2-touchdown lead. Yeah, he was using the Chiefs. Listen, man, yo, that motherfucker's so fast, bro. I don't even think Tampa that good. They ain't got no run game as long as you can stop the pass.
Brand new chick, she don't know the occupation. I just wanna know that I can hold a conversation. Oof, I don't know what y'all debating. I've been waiting for you, now I'm running out of patience. Running up a check, trying to run an operation. Went broke in the check and put 100 out of savings in. I can tell now that you ain't talking about nothing. I'ma need something I can calm down from. I'm gonna pull it with the bar down one. 6 months in, I ain't down once. Try and tell me what you know about me. You don't know nothing, keep it real with me. She said she ain't trying to deal with me. Okay, cool, you can sell that seat. I'm just hoping she don't fail. Cause when she do, I don't know what I'ma do. All that I heard that y'all was talking, it was comical. Pull up in your city for the evening, what you trying to do?
Yeah, I just started watching Madden YouTubers too. I'm actually thinking about getting a camera and shit like that, cause what you go all the way real, man, I am good and I'm not one of them people, you know what I'm saying? If I'm losing, I'm gonna take my loss. I'm not gonna talk shit about it, you know what I'm saying? I got good sportsmanship.
Go ahead, get me out of here, I couldn't last today. I got the city talking about me like I passed away. Automatic is a habit, you should know it's automated. I've been getting to it, I ain't noticed y'all was hating. Brand new chick, she don't know the occupation.
Dude, I ain't gonna lie, and I ain't told nobody this but motherfucking the dude that we played. Listen, so I'm on this group on Facebook, it's like Madden 21 for PS4, okay, and motherfucking, I've met a lot of people on there, and I've played them online. Well, most of them are really good, bro. I came across this dude, bro, and I played him like 4 or 5 times. He teaches me shit every time I play him. Bro, he said he's been playing Madden for like 10 years, though, like 10, 15 years. Bro, I shit you not, I've never got whooped so bad in my motherfucking life, bro. Like, dude, the most I scored on him was 7 points in one game. The other game, like, he shut me down. Like, and I ain't get it. He would switch up the defense. I couldn't run the ball. I couldn't throw the ball. And then on offense, I couldn't stop him. And I ain't get it. TD there? I had to get hit. To it, I ain't noticed y'all was hating. Brand new chick, she don't know the occupation. I just wanna know that I can hold a conversation. Oof, I don't know what y'all debating. I've been waiting for you, now I'm running out of patience. Running up a check, trying to run like a random match. Broke in the check and put 100 out of savings in. I can tell now that you ain't talking about nothing. I'm in these.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to First Energy Stadium here in Cleveland, Ohio. The folks here in Cleveland, even though all the down years, have never stopped supporting their hometown guys, and we got evidence of that a moment ago as the Browns made their entrance. They are ready to do battle with the Kansas City Chiefs. Here's Mecole Hardman. And he's going to be taken down inside the 10 at about the 8-yard line.
Make over 1st and 10.
I've been waiting
after all 8-yard line.
Because I was on a 5-game win streak when we broke it last week. Yeah. The game before you too, man, I was going off. I was heavy because I'm a Browns fan. So of course I love when I come across a Steelers fan, man. You feel me? They get my A game. Motherfucking dude quit before halftime. It was like 25-0. And I had that shit on YouTube. Like, it's on our video that we had last night.
And a short pickup here as he'll get across the 10 to the 11-yard line. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's 2nd down. On 2nd and 7, Mahomes. He'll hit Watkins on the crossing route. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. 22 yards there, a 1st down.
A gain of 22 yards. 1st down, Kansas City.
On play action, it's Mahomes. Steps away to his left.
Oh my God, I should have got them ankles.
The ball comes out, but this will get out of bounds. down, so possession will stay the same. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
Retains possession.
Yeah, he's a dog. He is.
Mahomes now on first down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Have to give some credit to the defender on that one. He read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10.
They'll help you.
Mahomes now to throw. Looking for Hill again. This time it's complete. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 35. A gain there of 21 yards.
First down, Chiefs.
Mahomes now on first down. And he'll look underneath here for Edwards-Helaire. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11. And that's caught. It's Kelsey. Touchdown, Kansas City.
Complete to
Travis Kelsey. There to make the grab. And his kick is good to make it 7-0 KC.
Makes the score. Chiefs 7, Browns nothing.
No, I know that.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
Both times, neither one had, they only had
fielded in the end zone
on third down.
And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25.
Oh, do it? Yeah.
Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Now a run on first down is not going to get off the ground as they will get him behind the line of scrimmage for a loss of 3. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Mayfield off the play fake. Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie, you did good on stopping most people, bro.
This is as game progresses because when you can have that type of a game in the middle of the defense, it hurts them in so many ways because most teams like to be strong down the middle. And if you can sting them there, that opens things up for you on the outside as well.
But that's where he, their big tight end, is so good, that middle third to seam routes, the end routes. Yeah, you're right. Probably see more of that.
Yeah, it takes a lot of courage and fortitude to go in the middle as well, and he's got it.
They run again on first down. Chubb. He winds up getting only a couple there, down to the 29.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and
he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Odell Beckham, 29 yards. And the Browns are within an extra point of tying this thing up. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7.
Cody Parkey set.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
I need to switch my pass.
This will make it into the end zone.
I run a lot of man.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
But I always have at least
Chiefs take over
two players in zone coverage.
22-yard line.
At least 2 to 3 players. You know what I'm saying? Most other players. like certain ones, you know what I'm saying? When I see it raw outside of
the Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for ring.
Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. B.J. Goodson with a pick, and he's going to return it to the 21-yard line. That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw, or maybe the ball's tipped, or just too many bodies in the area, an interception can result.
It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a first and goal.
Oh, besides the pass, we got one of the best players.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. Only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8.
Nick Chubb, the ball carrier.
Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, second and goal. These two teams all tied after one.
Bro, I played with Baltimore, and I didn't think Baltimore was too bad, to be honest.
Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, second and goal. Mayfield on play action. And it's caught. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. The catch good for 6 yards, but now it's third and goal. Well, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is third and goal. And he's in. Touchdown, Browns. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Browns have taken the lead.
They decided to run it in and got it done on third and goal. A lot of times, that's a passing play.
The kicker just has to come out for the PAT. He can breathe a sigh of relief as well, right?
I don't know if he's really breathing a sigh of relief. I think he likes to put 3 points on his ledger.
Now after the score, it's Parkey on to kick it away. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
5-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
And going deep for Hill. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Grant Delpit.
Oh, and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
A little jet sweep to start the drive. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 42-yard line.
They go with Chubb on 2nd down. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Now Chubb.
Oh, man.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
They give the Chubb out of the gun. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. It's a first down on a gain of 10. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
At the 34-yard line.
They go play action. Mayfield. There goes a deep ball. End zone. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. Odell Beckham. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Browns add on to their lead. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
Now after the score, it's Parkey on to kick it away.
And he was talking shit to him tonight, so he got a...
That's fielded on the back line of the end zone.
I came back for this. Ooh.
And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
No, it was the 21-yard line.
The Chiefs' offense about set to begin this drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. Ed one told me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, and if we kept having a rough patch, he said, but you got to do something to make it pass, and that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. Complete, the tight end, Kelsey. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Give him 13 yards there and a Kansas City first down.
And the first down, Chiefs.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. That'll set them back with a loss of 3 on the play. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13. Here's Mahomes to throw. Caught. Kelsey, left side. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
Complete to Travis Kelsey. It's a gain of 6. And it's 3rd down.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
Complete to Travis Kelsey.
They'll run. It's Edwards-Helaire. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
The carry for Kansas City. Taken down at the 43-yard line.
On 2nd and 7, Mahomes. He'll find Clyde Edwards-Helaire. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down.
On the other side.
To throw, it's Mahomes. His throw incomplete. His favorite target, Travis Kelsey, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down. 2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line.
Dude, like last night, you did a catch.
Throwing now is Mahomes. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. After the sack, things get a little tougher here. 3rd and long for Mahomes and the Chiefs.
He went up there and smashed that dude. Is he still going?
And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half.
A 52-yard attempt.
And this is off the left upright. And it comes back. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. So distance not the issue there. He had plenty of leg to get it there. It's that darn upright getting in the way.
Always gets in the way of a good time, doesn't it? Because he hit it square, too. Sometimes you can bank one in if you get it on the end of the football. No such luck there for him.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their own 42. from the shotgun. It's Mayfield. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left. The Pro Bowler Odell Beckham, the intended receiver. But it's going to be second down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock. He was looking for Odell Beckham that time. And it'll bring up 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Working out of the gun. Mayfield going deep here for Landry. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And he will be brought down as time has now run out on this first half of action. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Browns are going to get the second half kickoff, and they've got this lead as well as we are back and underway.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Because bro, that's a good record, ain't it? Like,
the Cleveland offense ready to go. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team make...
Odell Beckham Jr., the 30, past the 20, and all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Odell Beckham, 75 yards, and the Browns add 6 to their lead.
No, I'd rank that.
I don't think you can get any more efficient or tidy, whatever word you want to use in that. One play, 75 yards, end zone.
Yeah, efficient, tidy, excellent words. How about explosive? 75 yards, one play. That means everyone handled their assignment, doesn't it? It doesn't just mean that the defense broke down. They really executed the way that was drawn up on the whiteboard. Big-time play, big-time result.
And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned. Because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things work well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk.
And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. Myles Garrett able to drop him that time for his second sack of the evening.
Yeah, no, I did. Mitchell Schwartz, I bullied him. Threw him over.
To try again after the sack. Mahomes, they'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for third down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Third down.
Now Mahomes. And Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off.
Intercepted.
Before we came up to the booth, the last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
Andy, you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
At the 49-yard line.
And again, it's Chubb. And he'll get this all the way down to the Chiefs' 18. The previous play, they barely got back to the line of scrimmage. Now they pick up over 30 yards.
And having built that kind of a lead, they're able to do whatever they want right now. All momentum on their side, especially now running the football.
Yeah, you're talking about a defense being on their toes. They don't know what's going to hit them next at this point.
No, they went from toes to heels, and they're trying to figure out how to get back to the toes part.
And somehow he's going to get a yard out of this as he fought through that first contact. It's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 17-yard line.
Mayfield hands it off to Chubb. And he's able to get this inside the 10 down to the 9.
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
I'm online.
And now Mayfield on the bootleg. That's out to Chubb, complete. And he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3. It's a gain of 6 as they're able to convert, and now it's 1st and goal.
3-yard line.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he takes this one in for a Browns score. Nick Chubb, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. But the bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
This taken in about 4 yards deep. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. Room to run at the 50. Mecole Hardman. And they are not going to catch him. He's in.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, I'm happy I got that.
Well, he made the right choice by result, but a little bit surprising because now with touchbacks coming out to the 25 instead of the 20, when guys feel that deep in the end zone, I think most coaches want him to take a knee.
Yeah, it's resulted in more kneel downs. Not right there. And the lead is down to 20.
Makes the score Browns 34, Chiefs 14. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now 1st and 10 at their own 21. He'll start things off with a handoff to Chubb. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2. And it brings up 2nd down. From the 22, here's 2nd and 8. They run it again with Chubb. And he will fight his way forward to about the 23-yard line.
Back-to-back runs, I'd say that encompassed maximum effort for minimal gain.
Minimal yardage, and now they're going to need something more than minimal on this play coming up. On 3rd down, Mayfield. That's complete to Peoples-Jones. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That's a 3rd down conversion to 24 yards there. Nice play.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
In the 4th quarter.
Play action now. Here's Mayfield. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Man, you had a nasty pick on me yesterday, man. Motherfucking, I had you beat with Kareem Hunt. And I don't know how you was able to recover, but you was able to recover and take that shit.
From the gun, it's a give to Chubb. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Mayfield on target to Landry for a Browns 1st down. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 42-yard line. A run for Nick Chubb. And he's going to get this inside the 30. A good pickup there for the Browns, 15 yards.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
On the ground, it's Chubb. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run. Got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So up through 3 quarters, no reason to like. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. The Browns on 3rd down. They have been superb. 5 for 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 9. And he gets it to his running back, Nick Chubb. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3.
Yep.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. So another 3rd down conversion, and now they've got a 1st and goal. Throwing, Mayfield. And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. Mayfield finding Odell Beckham with a touchdown pass. And the Browns add on to their lead.
Is it okay if I break one of our rules, partner, which is to never call a game?
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And finding the tight end, Hooper.
Another not asking me, but I'll give you my opinion anyway. I think it's time to erase that play from the call sheet. I guess they figure with the big lead they can experiment a little bit. But all in all, just go ahead and put that play on ice.
Take it in the end zone.
You hit me with the onside.
And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
What was crazy is I went down there and did the onside kick. I scored. I went down there, I scored, motherfucking, and then I tried the onside kick and I got it.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete. From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10.
That's a monster right there. Like, if he don't win Defensive Player of the Year, this year, I'm going to be surprised.
They'll run here with Edwards-Helaire. He'll get about 4 as he's past the 35 to the 38-yard line. The Chiefs on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. And it's complete to Kelsey. And he's got a 1st down there after a gain of about 12 as the clock will stop right now for the 2-minute warning.
And a 1st down, Chiefs.
So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
What a luxury to have a guy like this who can not only spell your starter, but can come in and keep drives going.
A good run, got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3.
Bro, it has helped because that hit stick, you
now here's Mahomes. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Mack Wilson, and they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line.
That's what I'll be talking about.
Facing this 4th quarter deficit, felt like they had to throw the ball on the other side.
Middle linebacker.
No doubt about it. They're playing situational football. They look at the clock. They know the lead that they have, and all they're doing is playing pass on every down.
Playing the pass, picking it off, and now big time in the driver's seat. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. They'll try and wind down some clock with Chubb. Nifty move. And he'll work free from 1 tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead, positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as he'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. Mayfield. They set up the screen to Chubb. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 13 yards to pick up there. Good for a Cleveland first.
Nothing but praise from me for this offense. They have been tremendous all night long. They knew what they had to do to unlock the defense. And let's face it, this has been a master class in offensive football that we've been here to witness.
A good run by Chubb on first down as he'll get about 6 yards there.
Well, I think after that run, the defense get back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them? And do I have enough confidence to make a play?
Incomplete.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone.
When you look at the scoreboard, you'd think they'd be pretty comfortable right now with this lead, but these guys are absolutely not going to let up. They want to increase their lead, and they want to do it with a big play. Unable to connect in that attempt.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on fourth.
56 the mic, boys. 56. Check 56. Kings.
Here's Mayfield. And he's not able to get away. He is stopped well short of a first down. The Browns unable to move the chains on fourth down. And the Chiefs defense comes up with a stop. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them.
Which is R1. And then you select, if I'm not mistaken.
Try to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Carl Joseph. And they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line. For the Browns, good starting field position as they have it 1st and 10 at their own 42. Chubb with a first down carry as he'll get about 3 out of it. Make it 2nd and 7 coming up.
He was tackled at the 40.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. And one of the whistles for timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds.
Alert, 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 alert. Alert, 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 alert.
Play fake, Mayfield. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock.
Odell Beckham, incomplete.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Now whistles and a timeout called here. Not sure of the point of this, but they'll stop it with 4 seconds to go in the game. Here's 2nd and 10.
Alert, 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 alert. Get that ball.
Well, the lead late in the 4th, but Mayfield's going to throw it. He'll let this go for the end zone. And this will be caught. Well, forget taking the knee. Some late gamesmanship here as they throw for a late touchdown.
Well, partner, when a team's up this big, this late in the game, I always wonder what's their motivation, because if it's me, I'm thinking about pulling on the reins a little bit. But for them, I don't think it's in their DNA. It's not in their head coach's makeup at all. I think his opinion is, you stop us, we're not supposed to pull back ourselves.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
They just converted, they just cross category too. Yeah.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. It's a win for the Browns, and they're happy in the dog pound as we say so long from Cleveland.
As long as you don't care if you using the Browns, just because I'm figuring each thing I be trying new shit when I be playing my friends, so that way, you know what I'm saying, I play with people. You know they are. Dude, they got this player on there, man, on their defense. He doesn't have a hand. Like, bro, man, alright, that dude I was telling you about who whooped me. Alright, listen, that's his team who he likes playing with. Bro, that dude with one hand picked me off like 5 times, bro. I'm like, what the fuck? This dude got one hand. How the fuck is he picking me off? What?
The higher the climb, the harder the fall, but how did you get up? I done got rich and went broke, then got rich again, just a little hiccup. I done been ballin' this pickup. Remember me being so me and being so hungry, I hate it aggressive. How did the little go miss?
You see, I'm 63 and 40.
We caught a little rhythm, she caught up a friend, they kissed and we dipped it, and that's how we kicked it. Let me explain what I did, can I kick it? Hold on, yeah, I got some rings and a range, can I kick it? Yeah, don't ask me a thing, how I got her, how I did it.
Yeah, you're the last person I played last night. Yeah, cause truth be told, I started getting tired and shit. I'm like, man, so I'm going to bed. I was gonna quit, but I'm like, man, it's not in me to quit, man. I know how it feels, but fuck that, I ain't gonna quit. I'll take my loss.
Need a light here just to catch my buzz. He's right here just to catch my cup. Now they don't really talk about us. Now they don't really talk about love. Honestly, they ain't never seen too much. What's love to a guy with a bag? What's heart to a guy with some cash? What's pain to a guy that's mad? Said. What's broke to a guy with a mask? What's both to a guy with a plan? I just wanna kick it, that's all I ask. Like, let me explain what I did. Can I kick it? Hold on. Yeah, I got some rings and a range. Can I kick it? Yeah. Don't ask me a thing. How I got her, how I did it. Yeah. Spend the whole half, had a blast. Can I kick it? Even with a sprain. Pain, can I kick it? Just the flex, I went and bought a chain. Can I kick it? Things ain't been the same. Things have changed. Can I kick it? People acting different, so I ask. Can I?
A little bit, yeah, here and there. Oh, what the? You know, I'm more of a, I play online, I do
I'm stuck in my ways. They say I'm a child, want to see it in my face. Get this one and I'm holding on. I can't be replaced. I just take a shit when it's spit. We on check for the win. Celebrate the win again.
Yeah, this Mogo something last night. I was playing he was playing LA Rams. And motherfucking, he was winning all games. In the fourth quarter, I came back and know, I had 5 wins in a row last night. I beat the Chiefs 27-7. I beat the Rams 24-7. I beat the Steelers 19-0. I didn't even know there was a game last night that, you know, if someone chooses a team, if they don't feel they're gonna beat you, they're gonna quit. You know what I'm saying? Another Steelers game after I had that Steelers quit a boost. After I had the Steelers game, the 19-0, motherfucker, and I went played the Browns. They quit, and then I played the Saints. 21-0. The Steelers game, the Steelers and the Saints game I had recorded last night on the video that they recorded with. Because you beat me with the Chiefs last night, 35-21. Your average plays per day, 2.3. Oh, we played like 10 games. Oh, it says you play about 3.3 a day. No, 3.30. So like 3 games, 3.5 games, you know what I'm saying?
Are you irresponsible without your money or not? Thought he had a plan, but we gon' foil his plot. Heard him sneaking in, so we just ran in the spot. And then we spin the block around just like they on the clock. Are you irresponsible without your money or not? Thought he had a plan, but we gon' foil his plot. Heard him sneaking in, so we just ran in the spot. And then we spin the block around just like they on the clock. Come like a bat of the hell, I dare you to cross like a reverend. In my energy paralyzed, I'm like I'm finger 11. Take a second, I'm finna send it like a parent a message to the best. If it ain't me, then you need you a confession, you a mess. You ain't scary to me. I heard you was a leader, but that ain't apparent to me. Put dots on you like cheater one. Let's see. I mean, for real. Touch the driver's sauce so I don't even grab a wheel. That's a lot of chest, but it don't mean the man is stealing. Man, I'm walking with some money, man. I mean a couple mil. Ew, think you need the mail. You ain't even eating while I'm feasting in the field. That's why I'm always cheesing, cause I feel like Uncle Phil. And always lose, think the freshman ain't half the man as well. Are you irresponsible without your money or not? Thought he had a plan, but we gon' foil his plot. Heard him sneaking in, so we just ran in the spot. And then we spin the block around just like they on the clock. Are you irresponsible without your money or not? Thought he had a plan, but we gon' foil his plot. Heard him sneaking in, so we just ran in the spot. And then we spin the block around just like the hands on the clock. Just like the hands on the clock, I go back to back when I'm doing numbers. All the mad that I'm driving the bus, so they threw me under. Heard they mad that you on the bus, so they boo each other. Think that they're the winning team, go losing, then they choose another. And that's okay, cause I'm competing with me, not you. I live with blessings like I can't stop sneezing, not you. I hate to break it, but me and myself top two. I blow away the competition like a ball of hot soup. And there's no catch. I go and get the bag and I'm not bringing it back. I'm like a down QB, I put the pain in the past. And if you ever had a problem, promise I didn't ask. So it's 444 in the car, my dash. I shake a big, told them all, you went first, you last. Little boy, that's facts. I'ma throw that cash to my money. You know what? Stop.
You know who I bet has a good fucking playbook? John Gruden. I'm about to check John Gruden's out, man.
I buy like 23. Won't fall again and I put that on me.
Yeah.
I feel the way my heart all on my sleeve. That's why I had to put my wrist on freeze. Come for the win, can't take another L.
People told me it's the cover 2 that they use on defense, if I'm not mistaken.
Did that splash, did that drill. Champion, yeah, we here. This the winning team, 6 rings with a pinky ring. Everybody used to pick at me, now I'm the one that they picking. Snakes out, they hit scene, but I can't hear it when the crowd screams. Still balling like an offspring. This for all the ones that doubted me. Gotta lose one.
I just want to make sure you weren't blue.
Eating blood across it where the blood thinner. Juice stay turned like, you know. I've been through that water like Olympic swimmers. Only bread and butter, what we ate for dinner. So I had to dream until the dream is bigger. Only want the gold, we don't need the silver. Gotta be number 1. Number 2 never count. Used to have bubble guts competition, now point them out. Making my babies proud, wanna cop my mama a house. Coming straight out the south, gotta know juice to end the drought. Yeah. I buy like 23. Won't fall again and I put that on me. Yeah. I feel the way my heart all on my sleeve. Yeah. That's why I had to put my wrist on freeze. Come for the win, can't take another L. Designer on me, this they new Chanel. Did they splash?
Hey, Kilo, happy I got to redeem
champion, yeah, we hit. Reaching my goals, I do not feel ashamed. I'm a dog, I'm a beast, and I cannot be tamed. I don't do it for fame, it's the love for the game. I go in like I'm trained. I'm prepared for the rain, they amazed.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League takes us to the City of Angels, Los Angeles, California. Coming up, we've got a good matchup on tap between the Cleveland Browns and the Los Angeles Rams.
Cody Parkey set to kick off.
And off we go from SoFi Stadium. Takes this about 5 yards deep. But ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
First and 10, Goff. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. Touchdown, LA. Cooper Kupp, 77 yards. And the Rams are going to take a first quarter lead. That is a quick strike, one play all the way to the house. You know, the pass was fine, but that run after the catch, impressive.
An absolute horrible time. Of course, any time like this is a horrible time for a defensive breakdown. But where's the tackle? Where were the safeties? You don't expect him to catch the ball, and next thing you know, he's running into the goalpost this early in the game. That's not supposed to happen.
Matt Gay set to kick off.
After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away.
No, I'm using Steelers.
And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33.
At their own 33-yard line.
Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, first and 10 at the 33-yard line. First carry now for Nick Chubb. On the stop was Aaron Donald.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
That one, a first down pickup of 8.
First down, Cleveland.
Mayfield hands to Chubb on the draw. And not a lot of daylight, not really any daylight inside as he's going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Brings up second down.
Gain on the play. Second and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They'll try to throw here. Mayfield. And his throw is incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Mayfield from the gun on third down. He finds Beckham complete. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 39. A good play there as the Browns strike for 16 and a first down.
Browns first down.
So from Rams territory now, it's first and 10 at the 39-yard line. From the gun, Mayfield. To the right side, and he's got Landry complete. And he's taken down inside the 30. 10 more there and another first down.
First down, Browns.
And everybody loves my.
On first down, they'll run with Chubb. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. Second down.
No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10. At the 20.
Now a second down throw for Mayfield. Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
That's a nice job there because you got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties. And he's able to knock that one away.
We got a neutral.
Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on third down. Mayfield to throw it. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he's not going to sniff the first down here. He stopped at the 25. 3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up fourth down. Now Mayfield on fourth down. And he finds a man with a crossing route. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on fourth down to bring up first and goal. First and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. And a nice pickup there. He gets about 5 down to the 4-yard line.
Jalen Ramsey.
Second and goal from inside the 5.
Brings up second and goal.
To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
In any event, it happened pretty quickly. I'm not sure he made the right decision on that one. I think if he had it to do over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision, and that one's incomplete.
Now Mayfield on third and goal. And this is caught for a Browns touchdown by Landry.
Mayfield's pass.
4 yards on the touchdown grab. And the Browns are within an extra point of tying this thing up.
My birthday's October 24th.
And all about timing there on that short slant, Charles.
Exactly right. That was timed up so well. The route, the throw, touchdown.
Harkey set to kick off.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Rams take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
They don't. It's nice putting all the nice stuff, nice clothes, nice food.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, you see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last drive. I mean, that's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. First down, Los Angeles there with a pickup of 14 yards. Goff. A CD a lot of times like to separate speed and quick going to runs, but that pass is intercepted. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line.
First and 10.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11. They go play action. Mayfield. Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. And a big gain that time. He's out of bounds on what will be the final play of this first quarter. These two teams all tied after 1.
7-7.
On the carry, it's Chubb. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. It was the linebacker Leonard Floyd on the stop.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the Rams' 42-yard line.
Mayfield now on 2nd down. And that's incomplete. Jalen Ramsey right there in coverage to knock it away.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away, not intercepted.
And down he goes on the pressure from the Rams defense. Samson Abuka in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that will lead to 4th down. On 4th down, here's Jamie Gillen on to punt. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. So possession goes over here on the punt, and the Rams will get it at the 20. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Can come out now and put together some nice plays.
10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a 1st down. And get this one up. Number 2 at the 39 here. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. Flushed out right. Got a man open. It's Tyler Higbee. The 20, 10, foot touchdown. Tyler Higbee, 61 yards. And the Rams have taken the lead. When they drew that up, I don't think they envisioned it ending in a house call. But he got it, took it all the way home.
Really impressive run after the catch, wasn't it? That was really special by him. But let's face it, in today's NFL, those tight ends are wide receivers, or maybe even sometimes bigger running backs. They just put them in a position to get a great matchup and make plays like that.
And smack dudes with him. I was able to hit him with him. Motherfucking,
and that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Browns drive about to get started. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7 as they come up 1st and 10. A running play here on 1st down is going to go nowhere as he is tackled behind the line of scrimmage. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. So erase the flag. They decline it.
And did they use the big eraser, or was that the one at the end of the number 2 pencil?
Well, I was thinking like the 2-inch ones that you can buy and use in addition to the pencil.
And those last for
a long time.
No doubt.
Left side, it's Beckham. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
I swear, that man's a monster, bro.
They run. Chubb.
Oh, my God.
5 yards out of this as he's taken down up near the 47.
The tackle made.
From the 47, it's 2nd and 5. Chubb. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage.
Kaiser on the tackle. A loss of a yard on the play. And it's 3rd down.
But if I'd have slowed down and waited for my block.
On 3rd down, Mayfield. Pressure comes and down goes Baker Mayfield. Looks like the offense is going to take another shot here. They're going on 4th and 13. On 4th down, they snap it to Mayfield.
Oh, so wait, get your hand in there,
bro. Surprising move to go for it predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off, and the Rams get the football in outstanding field position. On 1st down, it's gone. Open man is Higbee, the tight end. And he he's going to get this inside the 30. It's a gain of 11 and a first down, L.A. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7.
Nah.
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. Now left side on the swing pass. And down inside the 15 he goes. It's a gain of 15, and the Rams have a first down. Henderson now on 1st and 10. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11.
Ball carrier.
Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. On 2nd and 7. Goff. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. They'll look to run with Akers. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts, as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. 2nd and goal from the 1. And this will result in him losing yardage back to the 3. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down. About a half-yard from the end zone, 3rd and goal.
And goal to go.
To throw is gone. The Browns team locked in on 3rd down, brings up 4th. So they opted to pass for it on 3rd and goal. Let's see what they do on 4th and goal.
Well, I think they threw it with the idea that if they didn't get it, they would go for it on 4th and goal. So they got another play in their pocket. They're going to have to call it right now. No field goal here.
The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
If you'd have thrown a bad pass and they got picked, take for pick 6. Because you, bro, I had said, man, if you throw a pick in that end zone 9 times out of 10, it's a fucking pick 6, bro.
Matt Gay now gets ready for the field goal try. From the right hash, and this one just a chippy. And Gay knocks this one through. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. A good drive gets them inside the 5, but they could not punch it in.
And credit the defense, too. Make sure that that happens, because that was the old bend but don't break approach. Made sure they contained them when they absolutely had to and forced the field goal attempt that went through.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. Well, look at the clock here. You're inside of a minute. The first half hasn't gone that well for you. How are you going to play this drive?
Well, I've been told by my coaches previously that the intelligent approach, go ahead and run out the clock and start over. Don't make any more mistakes. But there's also something to understanding that you get this last drive here. You get the ball to start the second half. Try and go 2 for 1 here. Get some points now and come out of the locker room and get more points again and get your momentum really built up.
First down, Mayfield. Letting one go deep for the end zone. And this is caught for a Browns touchdown by Landry.
To Jarvis Landry.
Jarvis Landry with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Browns are back within a score. And this is up and good to make it a 17-14 game.
The score, Rams 17, Browns 14. Cody Parkey set to kick off.
Now after the score, it's Parkey on to kick it away. They're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Out of the gun. Gone. And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now, just under 30 seconds to go in this first half.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
It's intercepted. Picked off by the former first-round pick, Kevin Johnson. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Browns defense has a touchdown.
Cody Parkey lining up for the extra point.
Charles, I'm looking at you, and understandably your mouth is wide open in disbelief. What were they thinking?
That's going to be one of the great mysteries, but I do know this. When they went out on offense, I will guarantee they told them, don't just make anticipatory throws. Make sure you see it before you throw it. Didn't happen here.
Trying to protect that lead, and now they gave it up. Takes this about 5 yards deep. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here. Maybe you get some momentum going into the half. Something crazy, quarterback gets hit, ball comes free, and now you're down an even bigger margin. Go ahead and take this one, go to the locker room, start over.
So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. This to equal Matt Prater's record. It's a 64-yard attempt. That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short. No good. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? And they will wrangle them down a couple yards shy of the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. Touchdown, Cleveland. Nick Chubb, 70 yards, and the Browns add 6 to their lead. What an excellent run, and from the beginning, the defense just looked a little fooled, a little out of position.
A little bit frozen, too, because when you hand the ball inside, you lose sight of it oftentimes as a defender, and your eyes naturally gravitate to the quarterback. And before they realized it, he was off and running through the thick of the line while the quarterback faked it and carried it outside.
And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And the last time that they were on the field, a little demoralizing. Missed field goal. You always feel like you want to get in the end zone, but then, well, at least we're going to get 3. Didn't go for the goalpost. So.
It does test the mental processes of a team, though, doesn't it? Because when you miss a field goal, it's amazing how fast they want to turn on the guy kicking the ball. But you need to keep his confidence up because how many times have we seen games where it comes down to a stretch? And guess what? You need that guy to make the big kick for your team to move on.
And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Cam Akers, 76 yards. And the Rams have got this back to a 1-score game.
Oh, my
Charles, they had 6 DBs out there. They were thinking pass. They surprised him with a long run.
I wonder if they saw that and just checked to it. Maybe had an audible and said, you know something, against 6 defensive backs, let's run the football. Let's get our big guys downfield and match up with the littler guys and see if we can create some space. And not only did they create space, they created a path all the way to the end zone.
And he is going to lose yardage here.
Browns 28, Rams 23.
Yeah.
Matt Gay.
You know what I don't like though?
Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away.
When you're kicking it off, it shows you.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that. Ball at the 24 and a 2nd and 11. And again, it's Chubb. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
All right,
no gain that time, and it leaves him with 3rd and 11 coming up.
It should say 5 wide receivers, 0 running backs.
3rd down.
All right, yeah, right there. When a kickoff, it will tell you either a regular kickoff or a game right there. Yeah.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. They'll get this to Chubb out of the backfield. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 13 yards to pick up there. Good for a Cleveland first. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Throwing, Mayfield.
Oh.
And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
They'll get this one to Cobb, complete. That one good for 10 yards. And it'll be 2nd and very short.
10 yards on the pickup.
Here's a run with Akers on 2nd down. And he's going to take this down close to a 1st down at the Browns' 22. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
Good for an LA Ram.
Off play action to Akers. Here's Goff. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete. He was in search of his tight end, Tyler Higbee. And now it's 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
Well, when you've got a tight end who can run, you've got to give him a shot to unlock the defense. Want to see what they can get, taking the big shot downfield. That one winds up incomplete.
On 2nd and 10, Goff. That'll be caught by Cup. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. A Ram 1st down as Goff finds Cup.
1st and goal.
They'll run here with Akers. And they'll take this from the 9 down around the 7. The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. Again, it'll be Akers. He gets it a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4.
Ball carrier.
3rd and goal now, mere inches from pay dirt. Here's Akers. They try and run. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Cam Akers with now his 2nd touchdown of this 3rd quarter. And the Rams are going to jump back in front. So the call's made by Sean McVay. They're going to go for 2. From the gun, here's Goff. That's caught, and he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more.
31, Browns 28.
Yeah.
Matt Gay set to kick off.
After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. Now Hunt on the return. And he'll be out of bounds here, a yard shy of the 25 at the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started.
Yo.
They begin this drive with Chubb. And he's able to break out of one tap.
Hold on.
They begin this drive with Chubb. And he's able to break out of one tap.
Yeah, if you nah.
And now the Rams are going to halt things as they want a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remain.
I swear I heard me and my dude was done it.
They run it again with Chubb. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
Taken down at the 33-yard line.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38.
Someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot of it's been power running. They decided to turn him.
Oh, I'm about to see something real quick. Yo.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
All right,
they'll try to draw now with Chubb. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. They've got 2nd and 12 from the 36.
6-yard line.
They'll try to throw here. Mayfield. That's out to Chubb, complete.
Mayfield's
Call it a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't.
And that's caught inside the 30. And great yardage here all the way deep into Los Angeles territory. A big play there on 3rd down for the Browns. 43 yards.
I wonder how I get that, bro.
So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. Now they return to the ground game. Chubb. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs, and they come up on 2nd down.
You want to know what?
Mayfield off the play fake. And they'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Mayfield finding Odell Beckham with a touchdown pass. And the Browns have retaken the lead.
The catch and the touchdown, they were the end result of a terrific route run by the receiver.
Cody Parkey set to kick off.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And only able to get... That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass, defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they finally draw a beat on you, maybe you mix it up a little bit, a little play action, and throw the ball.
And will they maintain that balance? Time to find out. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. Here's Akers. And he's got a good gain of 7 up to the 37.
He was taken down by Grant Delpit. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up
throwing on 2nd and 3. Goff. Oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked up by Mack Wilson. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Browns defense has a touchdown.
Right there. You hit the Mack Wilson.
Extra point.
So that is 2 pick sixes he's thrown in this football game. Now you take those away, Charles. It's a completely different situation.
It totally is, but guess what? They have to deal with what they have now. Okay, so they can't just mentally go, well, if we had thrown those pick sixes, we'd be okay. Here's where you are. Here's where you're going to battle. But guess what? They're not out of it by any stretch of the imagination.
And he's supposed to be out all season, supposed to have surgery. Well, he came back and
that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
I was like, oh yeah, no, you a beast, bro.
At their own 20-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They'll begin on the ground with Akers. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. On first down, they'll stay with Akers on the ground. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Ball at the 33, 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
They'll run here with Akers. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a first down on a gain of 10. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. Gerald Everett is tight end, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on first down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. Goff now to throw. Quick pass to Cup. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their 2nd, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. This is intercepted, and that should do it. Greedy Williams picks it off, and he'll get this one out to the 50 to the midfield stripe.
No, last night.
Both defenses have had their struggles, but they've been good enough to get them this lead, and another nice play there to help preserve the lead.
I got around on the end with Miles,
punch, hasn't it? All throughout.
And I was able to hit dude on the blind side. When I hit him, I hit the split button. I took that bitch out of his hand,
on defense.
On first down, they'll run with Chubb. And for one of the first times all night, he is going to go nowhere as they bury him behind the line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. They go with Chubb on second down. Finding room inside the 40. And finally brought down at the 31-yard line. 22 yards there, a first down.
A gain of 20.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Eluding the pressure right. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds.
For Nick Chubb, incomplete. It leads to 2nd and 10.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. So instead of running, Mayfield's going to throw it here. Incomplete. And we're down to 8 seconds now. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
And 10 yards to go.
On 3rd down, it's Nick Chubb. And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the first down marker. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining.
Go for it.
The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on 4th down? Here's Mayfield. And he takes it in for the score in the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome, but a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou Country would say, that's a little lagniappe, a little extra on top.
Rams,
it's one thing to win, it's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did.
Let's do that.
Boy, were they clicking on offense.
He's about to be on for a little bit. The dude won his rematch because I whooped his ass the other night and he's on my YouTube right now. Like, what's up, can I get my rematch?
They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
No, as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
But as soon as I'm done with him, if he's trying to run again, I'm down. He'll only play one game. Real quick. Shit, if you want shit, you just stay in the party. You feel me? Unless you want to jump in somebody else, I'll just add him to this party. Alright, bad. Shit, my name Dustin, by the way. Call me DC. Okay.
Hey, what you barking at?
My name Dustin, by the way. What up with it, bro? You ready to get it in?
Hey yo, Nike check.
Well,
I done made about $1 million and I'm only 19. Icy water dripping on a white tee. And shorty got a man, but she saying wife me. I got checks coming in like a parent.
What kind of bro? Burn like red, blue.
Hit the bag and then I flip it. Watch me do it.
What kind of pit is it?
My wrist going stupid. Tryna put them on, but they never do it. They like, hold up, wait a minute, like don't make sense. Don't really get it. I'm steady getting to the chicken. I got
a red and blue. His dad's a red nose brindle. His mom's a blue nose. He's all white, and then he's got a brindle spot on his eye and a little bit of brindle on his ear. Other than that, he's all white.
I done made about $1 million and I'm only 19. Icy water dripping on a white tee. And shorty got a man, but she saying wife me. I got checks coming in like a pair of Nikes.
Yeah.
Like it, then you know I'm finna get it. Get the bag and then I flip.
Monkey, I sent you an invite, bro.
My wrist going stupid. Tryna put them on, but they never do it. Going up sky high while I'm rocking Air Force. She just wanna ride, shorty bad and gorgeous. She was rocking stripes, said it's alright. Then I cut her off, shorty stepped on my off-white. Okay, now wait. Gotta get the bag and racks every day. Don't tell me to relax, I can't. I'ma say, got a new Presto,
If you lose, your rank will go down.
Anyone play ball, hit a 3-point shot. My court got a block on lock. I made it by the million and I'm only 19. Icy, water dripping on a white tee. And Shorty got a man, but she saying wife me. I got checks coming in like a pair of Nikes. If I like it, then you know I'm finna get it. Hit the bag and then I flip it, watch me do it. All the more on my wrist, going stupid. Tryna put them on, but they never do it. They're like, hold up, wait a minute, like don't make sense to really get it.
You really trying to get it to the shit. You trying to get it good, motherfucker.
I mean, I'm getting to the good guap. Keep it racking my socks. Diamonds cost me a lot.
I'm off at Tampa Bay.
Hey, yo. Nike check.
They don't know my name. I'll get through the pain. Taste sweet on my face like it's lemonade. Tie me up and
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to First Energy Stadium here in Cleveland, Ohio. This was the scene a few minutes ago. The dog pound in full roar as their Browns emerge from their tunnel. They're ready to go as they get set to match up with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Cody Parkey set to kick off.
The Browns kicker, Cody Parkey, set, and off we go from First Energy Stadium. A nice little gift there to start the ball game as they will begin things at the 40-yard line.
It was like 41-25. But, you know, they mad because they lost to the Browns last week.
Brady now on first down. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off around the 37. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. And that's tough. You come in here, you dial up that pass play on the first play from scrimmage and get it picked.
And you know, coaches always talk about we prepare for every eventuality. You don't even mention this as a possibility when you dial up that play, right? Instead, they throw a pick, and now they're behind the 8 ball on the road to get things going.
And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 23 yards on the play. That's how you draw up the run-pass option right there. You get a chunk play out of it.
And you know quarterbacks love to throw the RPOs because oftentimes they're in-breaking routes, but receivers love it even more. The ball gets to them quickly, allows them to put some moves on in the secondary.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. He's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7. The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
The quick slant caught. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. 6 yards on the pickup, and it leaves him with a 1st and goal. 1st and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. They'll give it to Chubb, and he's in. Touchdown, Browns. Taking it in from a yard out, and the Browns have taken the early lead. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of a season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
Take over 1st and 10. At their own 17-yard line.
I guess I gotta use the computer. Hey, Mark, you see that dude?
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Not the start that they were hoping for. The interception on the first play of the game. It leads to 6 points the other way. How do you rebound from here?
Yeah, a little bit of humor. Gotta laugh that one off and not the ha-ha. That was very funny, but kind of like, can you believe that just happened? Let's go out and play now. Let's just start over.
Carl Joseph up from his safety spot to make the play.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 19-yard line.
2nd and 8 coming from the 19.
Okay.
Brady going to fake the give to Jones and set up to throw. He's got a man, complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. A gain there of 30 big ones. The big play has them all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. Brady gives his one off to Jones. And he's going to take this across the 50 into Browns territory.
He's across midfield.
Sheldon Richardson there to make the play.
2 yards on the
early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big body guys in the middle of this day, has got to be priority one.
From just shy of midfield, Brady, and now a fumble. Brady loses the football. Able to fall on it, but look where they recovered it. That's a big loss.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
So danger averted for the moment, but now here's a 3rd and long. Now Brady. And it falls incomplete after almost being intercepted. A pick there would have been great. The good news for the defense now, it's 4th down. So on now is the Clemson man, Bradley Pinion, to punt this one away. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the Browns will take over with a 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And coming up on their 2nd drive of the game, had the touchdown last time out. Now they have the football back. Chance to really seize early momentum.
Feels to me like they had a really excellent week of practice and it all came together. But I'll bet you it got galvanized in the locker room and pregame. Somehow I think the head coach, his oratorical skills were on point.
And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. The catch and run, good for 24 yards. From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. They give the Chubb out of the gun. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. Shaquille Barrett there pushing upfield to make the stop. Throwing on 2nd and 14. Mayfield quickly into the hands of Beckham. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 15 yards on the play. 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Go check out my team.
45. Alert! Check 3.
From the gun, it's a give to Chubb. And he is across midfield from 149 to the other 49. A gain of just 2.
Midfield to the 49-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
The 1st quarter with the score Browns 7, Buccaneers 0.
From just shy of midfield, Mayfield. And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. Mayfield in this Browns offense staring at a 3rd and long now after the sack.
45 to Mike. There we go. Check 45 to Mike. Check 45.
From the gun, Mayfield. And finding the tight end, Hooper. And to the 49-yard line, but no further. And obviously, he is well short of the 1st. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th. So on 4th down, here's the Scottish Hammer, Jamie Gillen, to punt for the Browns. Back deep, Jadon Mickens. This is taken to about the 14. That'll go as a punt of 34 yards that time. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense.
At their own 18-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And the results for them have not been strong to this point. 2 drives have ended in a turnover and then a punt.
So would it be too snarky for me to say that they've shown improvement? Because you had two drives with turnovers. Now they punted it away, so at least they didn't turn it over. So that's good, right?
You're going to get some angry users reaching out to you on social media.
Well, I don't mean to be. I was actually looking.
And at the 38. Shotgun now for Brady. Looking downfield for Godwin. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
With a dime look on defense, 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
On second down, here's Fournette. Nowhere to go that time.
Leonard Fournette.
He maybe got a yard up to the 40.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. And it's third down.
Throwing is Brady on third down. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line.
Get the fuck out of here. I did it again.
The stop made by Myles Garrett.
Hitting the strip button. I think it's R1 is, yeah, R1 is the script.
Mayfield hands it off to Chubb. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
Remember I was telling you,
from an offensive perspective,
that
was
one
a tough
dude
run because he only picked up 3 yards. Well, let's flip it over to the defensive side. They now have the advantage. 3 3-yard gains. That means they're punting the ball likely on 4th down.
And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And he will take this across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. A lot of talk.
Man, hold on. I'm taking him out. That's 2 games in a row. He's done that. All right, I'm ready.
This week about ball security. In fact, they added an extra period in practice to be more secure with the ball. It didn't work out there.
Well, sometimes you just get overexcited during the game. You mates all of a sudden make your catch, see some open field, and decide you're going for it, and not realizing that danger lurks while you're doing so. And there's your end result right there.
To Mike Evans.
Give him 9 there on the first down completion. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 23 yards the pickup there. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. And Evans hauls it in. Touchdown, Bucs.
Complete to number 13.
Mike Evans there to make the grab. And the Buccaneers are an extra point away from tying up this football game. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2.
The game at 7. Bradley Pinion to kick off for Tampa Bay.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions. but some are worse than others. So you can have an empty possession, pump the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
Now a throw here on second down, and that's complete. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
10 at the 44-yard line.
Mike, 45. Come to my work. We want it. Come to my work. I got it.
On 1st and 10, Mayfield. They set up the screen to Chubb. He's got a first down and more inside the 30. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Nick Chubb. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Browns have taken the lead. No, he missed the PAT. No good on the extra point, so a letdown there. And this will stay a 6-point ball game. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive, almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like you had green on that play.
Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. Looking to throw again on second down. Brady looking downfield for got his man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. It's a gain of 34.
I think it's pretty safe to say that initially they had to be thinking about trying to get into field goal range. But after that shot right there, they've got to be thinking bigger right now.
And that was probably their thought offensively. If we hit this, great. Let's go for the end zone. If not, settle for a field goal. Looks like they can try to hit pay dirt. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
Bradley Kenyon to kick off for Tampa Bay.
There go that accent. I'm waiting to hear that.
The Browns are going to get the second half kickoff, and they've got this lead as well as we are back and underway. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Cleveland offense ready to go. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
Gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Check 50, check 50. Slam, slam, slam. Check.
A run for Nick Chubb. He'll have a first down past the 40 and all the way up to the 46. Just what the Browns needed there. Good for a gain of 17.
I like the look that they just showed there. When you come out in a passing formation, spread things out a little bit, makes it really hard to cover the middle of the field, doesn't it? Because you got to go out to the perimeter and cover those guys.
Yep, exactly. Got some good blocking, too. Helped him pick up the first.
45, 45, 45, Mike, 45. That's right, baby. They don't want it.
They run. Chubb. He's got a first down and then some inside the 40. And down to the 19-yard line. A big play on the ground there. It goes for 36 yards.
This has been a good drive so far, and it's been the running game for the most part that's powered them down there. Another nice burst there, picking up a first down. Now it's 1st and 10, as you said, in the red zone.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. They'll run with Chubb. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal.
A pickup of 2. Brings up 2nd and
they'll try again with Chubb. And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3.
Stopped short of the goal.
That didn't just feel like good defense there. That felt like pride, didn't it? He's already gotten into the end zone twice, trying to get there for a 3rd time. No one likes to have the hat trick against them.
The ball mere inches from the white line on 3rd and goal. They'll try to run with Hunt. And he takes this one in for a Brown score. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage. Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give them a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it's in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes because it was jab, jab, jab. And finally, the haymaker to put that drive away.
Cody Parkey set to kick off.
Now after the score, it's Parkey on to kick it away. Taken in the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. On 1st down, Brady. The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. And now he'll tuck it and run. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up 2nd down.
But there was pressure all around him, so the only play was to try and get out of there. I think it was an excellent effort by him just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
To throw again on 2nd down, Brady. And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
For Chris Godwin.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap. He locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Good looking, bro.
On 3rd down, Brady. He's got Evans. And all the way down to the 24-yard line.
To Mike Evans.
A big play for the Bucs there on 3rd down. 41 yards. Now a 1st down carry by Jones. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Brady now to throw. And he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this 3rd quarter. Myles Garrett, his 2nd sack of the night. 7. The sack backs him up 3rd and long. Tough challenge for Brady and the Bucs. Working from the gun, it's Brady. And oh, look at that, a diving catch. Brady finding Godwin there for a Buccaneer first.
When you're a player of his stature, you don't just circle the games on your team's calendar.
Circle the Pro Bowl?
Without a doubt. That's a game that you just figure you're going to be in each and every year. And it's because of catches like that. That's why he goes.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Into the red zone, it's Brady. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown.
Complete.
A 14-yard touchdown. And the Bucs have made this a one-score game. So they fought half the battle here, but they're still down.
Plenty of work still left for them, but they delivered in the first step in their comeback attempt.
So a big play coming now for the Bucs as they'll go for 2.
Let's go, defense. Here we go. Walk. Hey,
Now Brady. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Snags it for the pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Buccaneers 13. Bradley Pinion to kick off.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. And this carries into the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The Browns drive about to get started. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. Ooh, with a juke. And he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Gain of 4.
And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely. You want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
The Browns on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. The Browns on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Nice 3rd down conversion and even 20 yards. Well, probably the only thing he did wrong there was go out of bounds, nursing this 4th quarter lead. You want to stay in, eat the clock.
Yeah, you got to love the effort, the catch, the extra yardage, but you've got to know the situation. Stay in bounds, young man.
And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Mayfield this time gets it off to Chubb, and they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
Well, that should be a reminder defensively, and I think it's a reminder to myself because you just can't sell out to stop the run. There's still enough time that this offense can move the football through the air, even on 1st and 2nd downs, and they obviously picked the right spot to throw the ball there.
That catch good for only a couple.
A gain of 2.
If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. Now left side on the swing pass. They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid gain.
So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They're facing a critical 3rd down now as they try to hold on to this lead. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs. They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, 1-score game. 1st and 10 here. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. Good gain there on 1st down. It keeps them in a running situation, probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him, ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling. They are in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
And not in any rush offensively. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this fourth quarter. It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. On the ground, it's Chubb. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. Brought down right. The Bucs forced to use their 3rd and final timeout, as it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2. Now Chubb. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
Well, that was absolutely ideal for them, wasn't it? Trying to solve this game away. I think one of my kids just graduated in the amount of time they had the football. That was absolutely impressive.
Everybody wants those salt away the game drives. What makes them successful?
Well, when you're able to mix run pass, when you're able to control the football and stay ahead of the chains, I'm using every cliche I know, but that's how you get it done, because you're not taking negative plays, and that way you're able to run what you want to run when you get a chance to call it.
I know, good look, bro.
Fielded in the end zone.
I be trying to put in work it. Cool.
And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. What do you do here down like this in this situation? Do you maybe just pick something out of the playbook you haven't called in a while, or you call it a day?
You can do that, or you pick something that's a staple for you and should work better, and try and execute that on the way out the door, and maybe get back to base and feel a little bit better as you end a ball game that's been a frustrating one for you.
We'll see if they go back to base. On 1st and 10, here's Brady. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Mack Wilson. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Browns defense has a touchdown. Wow. And that one will pretty much erase any hopes of a fourth quarter comeback.
With emphasis, interception, return for touchdown. Door closed, locked, reinforced.
Cody Parkey set to kick off.
Now after the score, it's Parkey on to kick it away. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here.
1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They can't do much at this point, partner. This one is going to go down in the loss column.
You don't make up for what has happened during the game in this sequence here. Maybe you hand it off and let someone run the ball if you so choose. But otherwise, just kneel down, call it a day, and try and prepare going forward.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
19 yards. 1st down, Tampa Bay.
Hey, set. Wide, 20. Hey, watch the screen. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Mike 51. Mike 51. They gonna need some therapy after this. 53, lead now. 51, come on. I got it. 51, Mike. Mike 51. Let's go, deep, tighten up. Check it, reload.
One final try now for Brady. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And Brady going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Greedy Williams picks it off. And that will write a finish to this ball game. Charles, I think when the schedule comes out, all teams, no matter where they're predicted to finish, talk about protecting your home turf. They were able to do that here in this one.
Similar to a tennis match, right? Not letting them break your serve. That way you hold on to it. They got it done, and they feel very good about that victory.
Bernie, you still in the game? What do you want? You want a rematch?
Sir, but give me my props, playboy. I just took a dub, 45-42.
Hold out, hold out.
Just yesterday.
As we say so long.
Last time we said it.
Yeah, we can do another game, bro.
Boxing ring. He talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they want. When you get a chance to call them.
Kick it and go. Kick it and kick it and go.
Hold on. Hold on, brother. Burn. Alright, hold on real quick.
Set to begin their next possession. What do you do here down like this in this situation? Do you...
Turn it on, maybe the shoes, maybe the team, maybe the camp, maybe the crew. You need a win, who need a win, that's all we do. I've been a king and I've been about mine, never could doubt mine. They running the route, I leave them outline when I hit them.
You ready?
Damn, after that win, I went up 10,000 in the overall. I'm ranked 87,000 now.
Hold on real quick. I'm stop this broadcast.